Well, welcome to a special edition of Fun with the Factlers and Lolly and Pop on the Appalachian Trail. Well, after the White Mountains and the Wildcats, it was time for a break. Lolly and I met in 1982 at Loring Air Force Base while I was a B-52 navigator. Our favorite place to go while we were up there was the Long Lake Sporting Club because we actually had a cabin on the lake. Lolly and I need to try to keep our legs into shape, so while taking a short break, we're still doing some hiking. Part of Loring Air Force Base after it closed became the Aroostook National Wildlife Refuge. We decided to take a short hike to keep our legs in shape. So after they closed Loring Air Force Base, a part of it became the Aroostook Wildlife Refuge, and that's what we're walking in right now. Nice looking trail, sure a lot nicer than the Appalachian Trail. While in Maine, you have to go to the Appalachian National Park, so we headed south and decided to hike the Bernard Mountain Trail. The Bernard Mountain Trail sure reminded us of the Appalachian Trail. A lot of roots, rocks, and actually the red leaves are starting to appear already. Well, everyone, it is August 28th, our 37th wedding anniversary. And so where are we? We are in Appalachian National Park. We went to the ranger and said we wanted a trail that not a lot of tourists and everything and keep our legs in shape. So we do Katahdin next week. So we are on Bernard Mountain Trail, Appalachian National Park. And it definitely looks different here than it does up in the mountains in the Appalachians. We're up kind of towards the ridgeline now, and this moss with these trees growing in it is really neat looking. The ranger said this is sort of like the Appalachian Trail, and it really is. It's roots and rocks and moss, and you can't really see the down, but that's pretty steep. Just as the ranger promised, the view from the top of the mountain was beautiful for all the different coves in the park. Yep. Park ranger said this would be good, sort of like the Appalachian Trail, rocks and roots, and it sure is. Here comes Lolly working her way down. And she does have her knee pads on, so she feels naked. And she'll make it. And we got 1 mile back to the car. That's where we're going. It's kind of hard to tell how steep this trail is, but it's really steep. And that's really cool. There's the big sliding rocks. And a lot of coming down. Today is August 28th, our 37th wedding anniversary. Our harbor sure brings back memories of our days in Maine. Well, we decided to have dinner at Galen's. As you can see, I had seafood and Tammy, a stuffed pork chop with asparagus. Sure was good. Not sure many of you know, but I was a B-52 navigator at Loring Air Force back in the early 80s. That's where Tammy and I met. Ray Hildebrand, a longtime friend, had a reunion for just the 69th Bomb Squadron at its lake place on Lake Madawaska, Maine. Brought back many, many memories. The base has been closed for 25 years, but a bunch of us got together for a reunion of the base closure. The highlight was a flyover by a B-52 H model from Minot Air Force Base. It amazes me that they were still flying the B-52. This airplane was almost 55 years old.
Oh my God. Come on, baby! Woo!
Well, in Bangor for a few days, we took in the sights. One of them was the Cole Family Transportation Museum. It's a really great museum if you're into all things transportation. We're back on the trail shortly, and we hope to summit Mount Katahdin on September 11th. See you later.